We would all like to know what type of partner is best suited for us. This might be for a romantic partnership, business partnership, friendship, or the many different types of relationships we form with another. Although we can form a healthy relationship with anyone, each of us has a very unique set of personality traits, and knowing which traits complement our own is an important step to cultivating lasting and rich partnerships. Naturally, we already have an attraction to these traits, so it's really as simple as listening to our inner guidance. However, consciously identifying what they are can help us see and understand more clearly what traits work best with us and why. In the last video on how to read a birth chart, we talked about the importance of the ascendant, chart ruler, and the first house. This is because this part of the chart has a strong association with the self and shows our unique personality. Directly opposite this part of the chart represents our relationships. The astrological components associated with it show the attributes that bring balance into our lives. It specifically shows what complements our unique personality. A partner who embodies the healthy expression of these attributes can be a rich and long-lasting one. So let's look at what your chart says about your relationship compatibility. We'll first need your birth chart. If you don't already have it, you can use this quick and simple birth chart calculator. Keep in mind it shows the real size and location of the constellations in the sky, called sidereal astrology. If you are new to this form of astrology and would like to learn more, watch this short video explaining it in detail. Once you have your chart, we want to look at that 7th house. Let's start with your descendant, also known as your 7th house cusp. We are looking for the sign it sits on. This is your descendant sign. It shows the characteristics that bring more balance into your life and help complement you. In a partnership, it shows which characteristics, when implemented in their healthy expression by your partner, leads to a strong, balanced, and fruitful partnership. Click this link to see a PDF of what these characteristics are for you. Next, let's look at your descendant ruler. This is going to show us not only what characteristics you are compatible with, but what you share in commonality with your best partnerships. First, we need to identify the ruler of your descendant sign. Click this link to identify what planet rules the sign your descendant is in. Note that you might have two. In this case, mark both as they are equally as important. Once you know your descendant ruler, see where it's placed in your chart. The house placement shows specifically the areas of commonality that you and your strong partnership share. Click this link to see the areas associated with your descendant ruler's house placement. Next, let's look at your sign placement of your descendant ruler. This shows the characteristics you share in common with your strong partnerships. Use the sign PDF we used earlier to see what these characteristics are. At this point in the exercise, you've uncovered the descendant, which shows the characteristics that complement your personality, along with the descendant ruler's house and sign placement showing the commonalities you share with your best partnerships. Equally as important is to look at the natural ruler of the 7th house, Venus. Seeing which sign and house placement Venus is in shows further information about your relationships. Venus specifically shows what your values are and what you are attracted to. Locate the house and sign placement of Venus in your chart. Use the same PDFs we used earlier to uncover the things you value and are attracted to in others. If you want to take your analysis further, you can look at the aspects that form between these three components and the other planets in your chart. Aspects to these three can be important keys of development in your relationships. Also check to see if you have any planets in your 7th house, as these will be important themes in your interactions with others, along with important life experiences for you to develop within them. Going further, since your sun and moon in your chart represent your fundamental personality, you can also look at what characteristics are compatible with your sun and moon signs. you can use this PDF to see what signs your sun and moon are compatible with. If you want to check the compatibility between you and someone specifically, the simplest way to see this is to overlay one chart over the other. This is known as synastry and can easily reveal detailed information about how two individuals interact. Another technique, the composite chart, combines the two charts together. Both synastry and composite charts are available on most astrology software programs. I also offer them on my website in PDF format here, along with compatibility readings for those that would like a professional look at your individual or relationship charts. Note that like also attracts like, so generally becoming more aware of your own birth chart will further help reveal what types of individuals you are most compatible with. If you are new to birth chart analysis, you can watch this quick video explaining the basic steps to uncovering more about your unique personality. By studying the techniques outlined in this video, specifically looking at your descendant, descendant ruler, and Venus, you can get a very clear idea of what complements you personally and helps bring balance, support, and enjoyment to your partnerships in life.